Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of Honey Web Designer. In this video, we will learn about JavaScript promises. JavaScript promises are a way to handle asynchronous operations in a more organized and structured manner. Asynchronous operations are those that don't block the execution of your code and typically involve tasks like fetching data from a server, reading files, or executing timers. A promise represents a value that may not be available yet but will be resolved at some point in the future. It has three states. Pending, the initial state, the promise is neither fulfilled nor rejected. Fulfilled, the operation completed successfully, and the promise has a resulting value. Rejected, the operation encountered an error, and the promise has an associated reason for failure. Let's see the practical example. So, first we see the syntax of promise. First, we create a variable, you can give any name to it, then we create a promise object. In this promise object we can write a function, you can also write an arrow function. Here I write a normal function for understanding. In this function, we have a two-parameter, resolve and reject. You can give any name to it. We pass a condition here, if the condition is true we call resolve method, otherwise we call reject method. And in this method we do anything which we want to show the user. So let's see the practical example, how we can use promise function. So, I have opened my code editor. Here, first I create a variable which name pass and set it to true. Next, I create a promise variable, and in this variable I store promise object. In this promise, I write arrow function. You can also write a normal function, it's fully depend on you, but here I use arrow function. In this function, I write a if-else condition. Now, I take two parameter in arrow function resolve and reject. You can give any name to it. In if-else condition, we write pass variable if pass is true, run resolve method otherwise run reject method. Next, I use console.log method and in this method I pass promise variable to get the output. Next, I open my browser, inspect page and select console. Here, you can see I get the message I am pass, because pass variable is equal to true. Now, I write false instead of true. Now, in console you can see I get an error, and also get a message I am failed, because this time our pass variable is false, due to this reason our reject method will be call. Now, I write a promise in function and get this pass value as an argument. So, I remove this pass variable. Next, I create an arrow function. You can also use a normal function. Next, I remove this promise variable and here I write return keyword. Next, I copy this promise and paste in arrow function. Next, I format this document. Next, I pass as a parameter in arrow function. In this pass parameter, we can send a value as an argument. In console.log method next to promise I write true as an argument. This argument, go to pass parameter and then return our promises. In promises I get two message, if condition true, then result otherwise get error. In console, you can see I get message I'm passed because our condition is true. Now, I send false is an argument. Now, you can see I get output I am failed. Now, I remove this promise code. I also remove console.log method, because now, I will see promise work with then and catch method. In promise function I can write console.log method and in this I write some message. Next, I write setTimeout method and in this method I write our condition. So, here I write if-else condition. Next, I write promise method and after that write then method. In then method we can use callback function and in this I write a parameter result. Next, I write console.log method and in this I pass result variable. Oops, we are missing promise here, so cut this code and first write promise method here. Now, paste code in the promise method. Next, I format the document. In if condition we write pass parameter. Next, I write resolve method, and in this I write some text. In else part, I write reject method. Next, I use catch method, and in this I write callback function. In this callback function I write parameter error. Next, I write console.log method, and in this I pass error parameter. So, if our condition true, run our then method, otherwise run catch if any error occur. I pass a value through an argument. Then I use promise method. Next, I check condition. If condition is true, run resolve method, and this value pass into then method and print. If condition is false, the run reject method and this value go to catch method and print output. Here, I set a time. Our condition can run after 2 minutes. Sorry, 2 seconds. I reload the page, and here, you can see first our fetch output print, and after 2 seconds later our condition run. Now, I change the value true to false and open browser. Here, you can see I get an error now. If this video is helpful for you, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with friends. Thank you for watching.